Hello and welcome. My name is Damien. I'm with Dicejunkies, and we're going to present our first build video. Now, unlike other YouTubers, this is not a finished build, and I'm just going to be going off memory as to how, most of them lay out the builds and stuff. I'm just going to go over it, and what we're looking for is some feedback, maybe something to help it work a little bit better, because I really like the build, but I would like to see it do better. So first thing, let's go in, and we're just going to turn down the ambient noise and all that good stuff, so you guys can hear me over the game. Usually I set it at about 20. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We'll just set it, well, I gotta hear a little bit, but we'll just set it back some here. As you can see, or maybe not, I'm on the Necromancer. Let's see. Right now I've got her in the Inarius set for the bone shield, and I am carrying around the Spear of Jarrow and the Iron Rose. I'll go over this a little bit more once I show you everything that this build is, but this is the basic gear that she's wearing. Now, for the build, I've got Frailty, Aura of Frailty, Devouring Aura. I have Siphon Blood Power Shift. This is a poison build, and this is the generator that I'm using. I have Command Golem, Decay Golem, Death Nova Blight, and Bone Armor Dislocation. The passives are Fueled by Death, Spreading Malediction, Rigor Mortis, and Life from Death. Now this is the build. This is the spells and the runes and the passives. This is what I have so far. And with this build, I've cleared, let's see, tier 45, Greater Rift 45 is as high as I've been able to get with the build. The premise of the build is thorns and poison. On her necklace, I'm wearing a Hellfire Amulet, and it has the Aberrant Animator passive, which the Aberrant Animator is your minions gain 200% of your Thorns damage. So we're trying to get Thorns up and poison and make this work. The main damage dealers right now are just the Death Nova, pretty much, that I can see. We've managed to get 79,000 Thorns so far. Now this gear, I'm very careful with this gear. I don't want to change a lot on it. I want to get her some personalized gear, because this gear is used by my other Necromancer with the melee set. I have a melee build that I've actually been able to clear a GR70 with, and so I don't want to change this gear too awful much. But I will get another set of Inarius, or if we get suggestions and you're like, hey, Inarius is trash, use this set for this, and you give me a good reason why, then I'll probably change the set. Got a little coffee there, sorry. Now, as far as the gems, I'm using Bane of the Trapped, Boyarsky's Chip, and then the Gem of Efficacious Toxin. Hellfire Amulet, I'm wearing a Unity, and I'm wearing a Crispin Sentence. In the cube, we've got Hack, we got Heart of Iron, and we've got the S of Johann to bunch everything up together. My follower also, I believe, has, well, he's wearing a Hellfire Amulet, the Unity, and an Oculus Ring. That's what he has, is an Oculus Ring. But taking this build as it is right now, I have 786 Paragon on this character, and just taking it just like it is right out of my brain, it clears the GR45. Now, and this is me not really throwing together everything correctly, maybe. And that's why I want other people to look at it and go, hey, well, you could use this instead of that, or something, something like that. Just some some basic ideas of how this is, you know, how this is put together. Now let's see. Just to give you a, let's see, we're on Torment 7. You know, that's fine. I'm just going to give you an idea of how the build works. One thing I have noticed is when I first go into combat, when I'm running like a GR40, 45, something like that, I die because I can't get the bone armor up fast enough or something, and she'll get one shot. And we have some. We have some lag. And I hit the bone armor there, but I got booted back. But I mean, this is probably not high enough level for this build, honestly, because she's just blowing everything up. And that's not how it works. That's not how it's been working. No, I'm not saying we had any trouble, because I wouldn't try to get this made into something, you know, better if it's, you know, completely sucked. So I mean, but she doesn't really one-shot things. Oh, they definitely got a little lag going on, which they're about to end Season 11. And when they do that, then we're going to hopefully get patch 2.6.1, which I'm also hopeful that that will even, you know, that will make this even better. And there's a goblin. There's a dead goblin. But this is how I want it to work higher up, you know, going as high up as we can go with it. I want to see how well it can do. But this is only a Torment 7, so it's not going to be that difficult. Like I said, we probably could have went with a 10 or something. But I just wanted to give you a basic outlook on what it looks like. And this is all I do, is I go around, I keep my bone armor up, I get in the middle of the groups, which is, I mean, I was wearing the melee set for that because I was figuring if, you know, if you needed to get in the middle of something, that's the set to wear. Just get in the middle and then, you know, start casting or spamming the Death Nova. See how well it does. Now, the reason I wanted to go with a build like this is because I had a Necromancer with Thorns and Poison in Diablo 2, and I loved it. And I kind of wanted to, you know, go down that little nostalgia trip. Ooh, man. Love their lag. But, you know, I made this build 2 days ago, and I practiced with it for a couple of days. And I really actually enjoy it, which is nothing unusual with that. I should enjoy it. But I wanted to make it better. You know, I want to make it viable. And I'm not one of those guys that like to play cookie cutter builds. I like to do things different. I like to come up with my own thing. I'm not just trying to ride somebody else's coattails, you know. Not saying there's anything wrong with people doing that, because if you look on the leaderboards, that's what 90% of people do. But I just want to do things a little bit differently myself. Just me. And this is fun enough to play that it might have people interested in figuring it out, you know, giving suggestions. Because I do have a lot of fun playing it, without a doubt. Now, if it could do that on a GR45, that would be nice. GR45, I start running out of essence. because it's taken so much to kill things by that point. Now, one of the reasons that I have it set up kind of like this is because you do, with the Inarius, that you do ungodly amounts of damage once your bone armor's up. Everything else does lots of damage, and that was my idea behind it. Is you get your bone armor up, and I know there's a necklace, I believe, that lets you get 5 more on your bone armor. But I didn't think it was necessary, and I also needed the other 2 things in the jewelry slots so that I could get the Thorns damage passive. And then I definitely wanted unity on this because you're getting in the middle of everything, so I definitely wanted that. And then the auras just make it makes it a lot easier to run the build. You don't have to concentrate on constantly devouring or, you know, using frailty. You can just run through and it's done. And frailty, once they hit that 15%, once they hit that 15%, I can't even think of the word. Threshold, you know, things just die. And that's what I was hoping to do on the higher up stuff.
The Rift Guardian has come.
This guy's dead. Yeah, this was way too low to actually really give a good run. But you can see how it works. You can see how everything works together. Which is what I wanted, and hopefully I'm going to have this up on Diablo fans soon for suggestions. Again, this is not a finished build. This is going to take a lot of work to actually get it to do what I want it to, but I am definitely open to suggestions. I'm not an elitist, so you know, I like to do things my own way. And I like to get suggestions from people who really actually enjoy playing the game. So if you have any suggestions, just throw them in the comments. Go to Diablo fans. When I get it up, I'll put the link on the page once I have it up. You can go to Diablo fans, leave suggestions and stuff. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.